Horoscopes by 1pkc.io, brought to you by Jeff Helkenberg.
Hello, Taurus. This is your horoscope for the week of March 25th, 2019. Now, currently, the House of Taurus hosts Mars and Uranus, while your ruling planet, Venus, remains in Aquarius. Now, with Mars in your house and Venus in Aquarius, you're definitely at risk for making a kind of bad decision that might leave serious emotional wreckage in its wake. So something that you need to make sure to do this week is to think things through before you allow yourself to make decisions, especially important decisions that could have significant consequences. This is definitely going to be a look before you leap sort of week, and this could include things like making a major purchasing decision, anything where the consequences could be long-range consequences. So if you were going to buy a house or you're looking at property or something to that effect, if you are in the unfortunate circumstance where everything is coming due at this moment in time, you may want to reconsider what you're doing because there is a very real possibility that it could lead to some big issues for you. Now, of course, sometimes that train has already left the station and there's nothing that can be done, but the energy is not looking good for you this week when it comes to doing things that have long-term implications. So it's definitely going to be something to think through. Now, along those same lines, another thing that you're going to want to avoid this week is taking too much of a leadership responsibility in group settings. Instead, you need to focus on playing more of a supporting role and working with the people that are going to be ultimately taking responsibility for whatever things are occurring this week. This is not a good week for you to try to lead people into the gap, so to speak, in a workplace situation. You really just kind of want to allow other people to make those decisions, do the best you can to make sure that those people have the resources that they need, and it may include you in that resource pool. But for the most part, you want to lag back this week and allow other people to kind of take the arrows, because if you take that leadership role, there's a very real possibility of failure and also of resounding consequences that are going to linger for a long period of time. So make sure you're thinking about that when you move into the week this week. Now, for those who know their birth chart positions, here's a rundown of the other planets and our star. Mercury is in retrograde in Pisces, where it is joined by Neptune. Venus is in Aquarius. Mars and Uranus are in Taurus. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn, and the moon will start the week in Scorpio, move through Sagittarius and Capricorn, and will end the week in Aquarius. So again, Taurus, the message this week, be very careful, look before you leap, make sure you're thinking things through, avoid hurting people this week if you can, because it will last a long time throughout the year.
Thank you for listening, and visit 1pkc.io for more great content.